Hello everyone, and Cat Goblin and Martin here. Now, a while ago, I did a review on all of the weapons, abilities, and items in the Ant Bully video game, and I briefly talked about the pieces of honeydew and fire crystals. So, I thought for today's video, I'd show off the exact locations for the 4 pieces of honeydew and all 100 fire crystals. So, without further ado, let's see where the first one is located. Alright, so the first piece of honeydew can be found in the colony, and it's right next to this pool of honeydew at the middle part here of the hub area with the branching paths. The second one is found in the Grassy Jungle. When you get up near this flat mushroom, there's a wall that you can climb, and while climbing the long path, be sure to avoid the spiderlings crawling on the wall. Once you're finished the climbing part, you'll find the piece of honeydew up here. The third one is found at this part here in the Cactus Garden. All you gotta do is climb these steps and collect the piece of honeydew. Our last piece of honeydew can be found in the spider's lair. So what you'll want to do is to make your way to this route up here, grab the flower petal, glide to the unstable rock, hop over to this area, and the honeydew will be yours. Now onto the fire crystals. We'll start with the ones in the colony, and there are 8 of them there. The first one is found on the path to the hatching chamber, and all you gotta do is climb up this wall. In the hatching chamber, the second one can be found on this rock, which you can jump to from the slab. Fire crystal number 3 is found on this platform that you can jump to, and number 4 is right in the open down here. Number 5 is in this cave. Blow up the wall, burst the bubble, and do a roll to collect the fire crystal off the wall. The last 3 are found in this area where you do some platforming with the ant tower. Number 6 is on this platform here that you can make your way to. Number 7 is on this wall, so just burst the bubble and climb to it. Last, number 8 is in this cave, and you just blow up more debris to find it. So for the ant mound, there are only 3 fire crystals. Number 1 is on top of this bottle cap, and the last 2 are behind this dirt wall that you have to destroy. The Grassy Jungle has 12 fire crystals, and our first one is found in this mossy area on the path. When you get to this part where you form the ant bridge, you'll find number 2 behind this red Lego brick, and number 3 is on top of this flat mushroom. Number 4 is found in the same spot where the red Darpo ammo was, so just use the pedal up here to glide down to this area and retrieve the fire crystal. Number 5 is found by this upside down toy car, and to get there you have to use the telepathy marker to get some ants to slingshot you, then you can get the fire crystal, and number 6 is just behind this coin. Number 7 is found on the path to the second part of the Grassy Jungle, just near these rocks and 2 golden pill bugs. When you go to the left section of the second part, blow up this dirt wall next to the sheriff's badge, and you'll find 2 pill bugs with the 8th fire crystal. Number 9 is found at this part behind the dirt wall to the right, and use the ant tower to get up here to find number 10. Number 11 is at the middle section down here on this rock by 2 golden pill bugs and an earwig burrow. And last, number 12 is in the secluded area next to an earwig burrow on the right section. Next up is the pond with 5 fire crystals, and number 1 is found on some steps just on the other side of this wall on the path. 2 and 3 are found right in the open on the right. 4 and 5 are on a small rock in the pond, and to get there, use the telepathy marker to get some ants to slingshot you. Next, we've got the caterpillar fields, and there's 18 fire crystals there. On the first path to the Cactus Garden and the caterpillar fields, number 1 is found under a rock on this mossy spot. At the juncture by the mushroom, number 2 is found behind this prickly plant. Number 3 is found under some rocks by 3 aggressive spiders, and on the main path to the fields, you'll find number 4 under some mossy dirt rocks that you have to blow up just past this key. 5 and 6 are really simple to get. The first and second field have these stumps. Use the ant tower and you can grab the 2 crystals off the stumps. Climb the third stump, use the pedal to glide to this rock, and hop from rock to rock to collect number 7. And number 8 is behind a dirt wall up here under a rock. Number 9 and 10 are found in this pillbug area behind some rocks. One is under a rock and the other is behind more rocks. But when you go near this one here, golden pillbugs will spawn. Number 11 is up on this nearby stump, And when you glide to this stump past the cherry, use the telepathy marker to slingshot yourself onto this daisy to collect the 12th crystal. Number 13 is in the corner at the other side of this box tunnel, and number 14 is up here on the path behind some mossy dirt rocks. At the firecracker part where you battle a wasp, you'll find number 15 right in the open on the stone. 16 and 17 are up here where the crater is from the firecracker. Last, number 18 is found in this old spider's burrow at the juncture and firecracker. Inside, the crystal will be surrounded by spider eggs, and when you collect it, hostile spiders will drop down. Next is the broken glass garden with 10 fire crystals. The first one is found in a mossy spot in the path behind some debris just past the firecracker area. Past the earwig hole and near the huge burrow is where you'll find number 2 behind those prickly red plants. And number 3 is down here with some spider eggs past the Black Widow's area. At the stumps part, you'll find number 4 in the Black Widow's area, and to reach the stump where number 5 is, just form an ant bridge. When you take this path, there's some mossy dirt rocks beside an earwig burrow at the end. Blow up the debris and number 6 will be revealed. Number 7 is on top of this short stump by the 3 earwig holes, and you just have to use an ant tower to reach it. Number 8 and 9 are found at the end of this glass section. To your left, a crystal will be behind some rocks, and to your right, the next crystal is behind some prickly plants, but golden pill bugs will spawn when you go near the right crystal. The last fire crystal in the area is actually found in the burrow path to the second part of the Cactus Garden, so when you get to here, you have to do a very precise leap to the unstable rock platform, leap to the next one, and collect the crystal. The Cactus Garden has 16 fire crystals, and the first crystal is found on the main path. When you get to the wall where you use the ant tower, you can see the crystal hanging on the wall, and when you're at the top, you just have to drop down onto it. The second one is on a wall near the starting area, and all you have to do is use the pedal up here to glide to it. Number 3 is on this big rock that you can climb. 4 is in the secluded spider area behind the rocks. 5 is just under this rock, and 6 is behind a rock on the other side of this barricade full of spiders. Number 7 and 8 are found by some cacti near the parkour bit on the right and left side. Number 9 is found back here on top of this big rock. 10 is under a rock on this box by a bunch of mosquitoes, and as you glide to this last rock, you'll find the 11th crystal right in the open. Now it's on to the second part of the Cactus Garden, which is connected to the broken glass garden. As you circle around above the Black Widow's arena, there's some dirt to blow up, and you'll find number 12. 13 is a simple one. After when you make it across these rocks, just go right. 14 is back here behind those prickly plants, and 15 is near this ledge by the wall. While you're climbing on this huge wall, go all the way right, drop down, and you'll find number 16. Next stop is the living room with 13 fire crystals. By the starting area, go to the right where the cards are and climb them. You'll reach this large area full of spiders. Blow up the prickly plants down there, and you'll find number 1 behind the picture. For number 2, you just have to make your way to these VHS tapes. Then form an ant tower and move towards the crystal on the block. When you glide on this wind current here, you'll be taken to a deep labyrinth full of spider guards. Number 3 is on the top left of this block maze behind 2 marbles. When you cross the popsicle stick bridge, you'll be in a big open area with more spiders, and number 4 is under this card. In the same area, you can climb the right side of the stairs to collect number 5, and you can make your way to the left side for number 6. On the table with all the glasses and past the dripping water, there's this domino that you can knock over, which reveals number 7. When you drop down from here, you'll be greeted by purple spiders, and if you go down here, you'll find number 8. At this book section where you climb to the next shelf, you can climb up here, blow up the red plants, and cross the ruler to collect number 9. Number 10 is on a card at the chimney mantle by the last pyramid. At the coffee table area, number 11 is just under this open book tunnel. Number 12 is behind a marble by this fallen cup, and 13 is beside these VHS tapes. Next is the fortune fields, and there's 8 fire crystals there. The first fire crystal is on the mossy path near this big key. Number 2 is on this little area up here next to the path to the spider's lair, and 3 is in this corner by the slope. Number 4 is on this wall in a bubble above an unstable rock platform. You can use this telepathy marker to slingshot yourself over this dirt mound, blow up the debris here, and you'll find number 5. For number 6, blow up the mossy dirt rocks and climb the stones. 7 is on top of this red can, and 8 is on a small platform inside the rotting tree stump. Our last area is the spider's lair with 7 fire crystals. After when you cross the ant bridge in the path, you'll find the first crystal in the open. Number 2 is found in this little area by some muddy water. 3 and 4 is the same route to get the piece of honeydew. 1 crystal is on this unstable rock, and the other is beside the honeydew spot. Number 5 is on this wall without a climb path, but you can actually climb to it. 6 is in the middle of this muddy water. 7 is in the Black Widow's chambers, where you can climb up here and blast the debris away for the final fire crystal.
Congratulations, Lucas! You've collected the last of the fire crystals.
Alright, so those were the locations for 100 fire crystals. Now, when you beat the game, it shows 115 fire crystals on the status screen. So basically, what ends up happening is, after when you defeat the exterminator, you're rewarded with 15 fire crystals. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next review. Ah!